Hey, welcome back to On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the eyebrow-raising, the bearded toyholic. I am the Mad Montreal Man. And you'll have to forgive me a bit today if I cough during the show. I've been under the weather, like really bad the past couple of days. Fever, sore throat, sinus infection, you know it. So if I cough, please forgive me. I still want to get a show out for you. It's simple as that. And as you can tell, this is Season 4, Episode 55. Yeah, I know. We're getting near the end of the year, end of the season, but we're almost there. And we got two figures for you today. We're going to be doing the deluxe theatrical edition of Peacemaker. And once again, I like to do something that drives mint and package people crazy. I got one of those limited to 5,700 pieces. It's the Superman Nightmare Edition from the Warlord saga. But what do you say we start with Peacemaker, good old John Cena. Yeah. Let's get my good friend, your good friend, the Steel Blade of Justice, Dr. Scalpel out, and let's start taking him out. Now, I have not seen Season 2 yet. I do have Season 1 on DVD. I did buy it. All I have to say is, I think the way they portray Vigilante is an insult to the original character. Because to me, the Vigilante, Adrian Chase, is a really cool character, and, well, in Season 1, they kind of make him a bit of a joke. But then again, the whole show is a bit of a joke, isn't it? Oh! What do you say I finish taking good old John Cena out of the package, throw in a close-up or two, and we'll be back to talk about Peacemaker right after that. Well, of course, he comes with the card. It doesn't even say much. It just says following Suicide Squad, yada yada yada. It's the TV Peacemaker. He also comes with an eagle. And if you're like me and you have kids, you recognize this thing as the kind of thing you would find whenever you went to one of those kid toy stores. They always had animals. That's basically just what that is. It's a eagle you could find at any little kid store. If you're in Vancouver, you go to Granville Island, there's a kid store there, and I guarantee you they have the same eagle. So if you lose it, don't worry too much. You'll be able to find it somewhere else. He also comes with a spare head. A giant John Cena head. He also has two spare helmets. A more traditional helmet. And another helmet. Now, the thing is with the helmets, they don't fit on top of the John Cena head. They only fit on the helmeted head that comes with the figure already. This guy here. And if you want to get a good laugh, half a brain, big stump on the head, but that's how the helmets fit. Now, you probably could make the helmets fit somebody else's head, but it's just, it's pretty much a little gimmick to get you to buy more than one Peacemaker. He also comes with a very large gun that doesn't really fit in the holster properly. I mean, that's it. As for the figure himself, well, he's big. When it comes to 7-inch action figures, he does have a big head. Kind of like Cena's ego. Well articulated, though. I give him credit for that. Oh, yeah, in the base. It is detailed. It's a nice detail. It is a good-looking John Cena sculpt. I give him credit for that. However, if you put him next to, say, your typical DC action figure, he seems like he's bigger and bulkier with a gianter head. I mean, that head. Well, let me just give you a comparison here, okay? Here's that head. Let me just pull up, I don't know, how about a digital Robin head? You see the difference? It's a big head. It's a big head. But yeah, he will go with my DCU movie action figures, the Superman figures, because he's part of that universe, not the DCEU, which I thought was better. And on that note, hey, Netflix bought Warner Brothers. There's hope for Snyder fans yet, or at least better animation than the last one that came out. Overall, not a bad figure, especially if you're a fan of the show. I myself, well, maybe I'm just old. I don't know. I remember when I was a kid reading Peacemaker comic books. This is, well, Peacemaker, if you don't know, was originally not a DC character. It belonged to a different company, Charlton Comics. And originally, Peacemaker was a pacifist. He was a guy who would do anything to get peace in the world. So he wasn't this psychotic, violent guy that DC has turned him into. I mean, eventually DC decided in the comic books when they acquired basically the Peacemaker, they changed his character. They even made that the helmets were driving him crazy. Thus, John Cena's Peacemaker. That's a shame we don't have a more traditional Peacemaker. As you saw in the close-up, I did include a couple of original Peacemaker backgrounds, because that's the Peacemaker. I remember it was a cool character, and DC kind of didn't want to go that route. They didn't want to have a pacifist. They want to have a guy who's gun-toting, kind of crazy on steroids. But yeah, there he is, Peacemaker. I don't mind getting him. I'm happy I got him. I'm not going to be praising him too much, because I do think he's a bit too big for what he's supposed to be, but he's a movie figure, and I've got enough of these now that even though I don't really like movie figures, I have a collection of them from Multiverse. Thank you so much, McFarlane, for making me buy these guys. Yes, but I'm kind of hoping that if this one does well, we might get a Vigilante, because we don't have a Vigilante in the Multiverse. Even though it's not quite the Vigilante from the comic books, I wouldn't mind it. But let's move on. Yes, move on. Next, we have one that I'm actually looking forward to opening. It's one that I know that a lot of people out there will be going, why? Why do that one? You know, but like I said last week, black and gold. I like black and gold. I still want a booster gold with that color scheme. But let's see if I'm disappointed or not. So once more, Dr. Scalpel. Another thing I like about doing these guys is there are people out there I know who buy these limited ones and never take them out of the package. I remember when the Superman armor one came out, there was guys here in Ottawa who were tracking them down to have a whole bunch of them, and they were trying to resell them online because they're limited. I got mine opened out of the package. It's on the shelf, which I'm happy I have on the shelf. It's a cool looking figure. But what do you say we top or bottom? Top or bottom? What's coming out? Oh, it's going bottom. Okay, nice base. Oh, there's the axe. Oh, there he is. All right, so I'm going to finish taking him out of the package, and we'll be back after his close-up or two. talk about this Nightmare Edition, or Black and Gold versus the original, let's look at what he comes with. He comes with the Superman card holder base and the card. Didn't quite get a low number. It's near the end of the run, but that's fine. I don't mind. It's kind of in the middle. It's in the 3000s, okay? But I'm happy I got the card. I like the black and gold. Now, you saw in the close-up, he also comes with a really cool base. I like these bases. The fact that it's black and gold, big S, I like it. He has, of course, the battle axe. It's a bit flimsy, but it goes into the hand nicely. And, of course, that really, really nice shield. And the black and gold, I love it. I love the look of this black and gold. It's a shame that the cape is not a wired cape. That would have been really cool, but it's just a good-looking freaking Superman. I like the fact that the chains are gold, the belt's gold. I'm also happy they didn't do like with a lot of Nightmare Editions where they make the face black, or they actually kept basically the same face. So if you take a look, the way it really came out, very Spartacus looking, kind of sci-fi looking. Now, side by side, it's just front of the shelf. That's all I gotta say. This one and this one behind it is super good looking. This one I do enjoy having. I'm happy I picked him up. I'm happy I took him out of the box. They're gonna go nice together. But I will tell you one thing though. If you do get this guy, and I do recommend you pick him up, heads up, the card was held in place with Scotch tape. It took me more time to get the card out while doing any damage than it did to take him out of the package. But yeah, I just love that black and gold look. And yes, in 2026, I'm going to do my best to track down a booster gold and paint him black and gold. I think a black booster gold with gold highlights would be fantastic. I'm going to have to track down a loose one and paint my own booster gold. The only side effect with this is you can't take off the ankles. You can't take anything off. It's glued on. That's a shame. But then again, he's going on a shelf. He's going to go on a shelf. He's going to sit proudly at the front of it because this is one cool looking Superman. It's not the Superman where he had the weird armor loincloth and the armored arm. Even though I must admit I kind of wouldn't mind that one. Or the cloth one. But this one's good. This is a good Superman to have. I do recommend him. And that's it for the show. Now, if you're thinking, is this the end of season 4? No. I'm going to give you one more episode next week. Right before, so like, a last little wrap up of season 4. Because why not? But next week, on Friday, 2 figures, we got another one of these. I'm going to drive Mint and package people crazy. Yes, I'm going to open up this guy next Friday. Yep. Once again, only 5,700 of these guys, but I'm kind of curious. Is he as good looking as the artwork? And another one I picked up, which I haven't seen much of, and I didn't really read the storyline with this. I read a bit of it online, but Failsafe. Yep. Even though the artwork I've seen for Failsafe since then, he looks more like a Batman character. I think this is like Failsafe when he first appears in the comics. I don't know. I didn't read it. That's next week here on The Peg. Until then, you got to do your best for your body, your mind, and your emotional well-being. Because you don't want to have one of these helmets drive you crazy. You got to do your best to stay healthy. And when you get a character that just black and gold, it's a good way to stay happy. And if you think about it this way, when you look at a collection that's growing that you enjoy, it's a good way to stay positive. And that's it. That's it for today's show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys hit like. I hope you guys subscribe. I hope you guys comment and share the videos. I hope that 2026 does bring us Season 5. We don't know yet. I hope that maybe EB Games will get this video link. That's a hint. And they'll say, hey, we're going to start sending you action figures or some other toy company. I mean, I wouldn't mind even looking at Mystic Legions, for example. They seem to have a lot of toys out there. Heck, I would even do Marvel Legends if they sent them to me. I would look at Hasbro toys if they sent them to me. But I do know that there's some stuff coming that next year that I'm definitely going to want. Apparently McFarlane's only doing a Black Canary. Finally, you know I'm going to be hunting that one down. And a few other toys like Vigilante, another Western character, which would be nice. It's a shame they'll never do the GI Combat or Unknown Soldier or Gravedigger from the War series. That would have been really cool as well, but we'll have to wait and see, because the rumors are going around with Multiverse is that Todd McFarlane is still going to be doing DC Multiverse probably past the spring. He might be doing Multiverse all the way till like September of next year. So hopefully, if things get better for me, and hopefully get better for you, there'll be a season 5 and more DC Multiverse. Maybe some other stuff too. We don't know yet. But for now, that's me signing off. Sorry for being a bit boring today. I'm sorry, Shane. I'm under the weather. Once again, thank you to the guys at EB Games at Rito Center. You guys are fantastic. You guys give me the best customer service I've ever had from any toy store. And that's it. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully I'll be over this, whatever this is. The sense of I'm going to pass out any minute now. Hopefully it'll be gone by next week. So when I film this guy, it'll be a better show. Until then, have a good weekend. Spend time with your loved ones. Reach out to people and just say hi. How you doing on this cold December? And yeah, that's it. This is Mad Montreal Man signing off. See you guys next week for another episode of On the Peg. Just forgot to mention before that when you're going to swap the helmets out with the head, warm them up a little bit. It took me a while to do the helmet swap that you saw in the close-up, because for some reason those little holes in there don't fit exactly right on the head. Same thing when you swap the head out. Warm them up a bit first, because if not, you'll be struggling a little bit. But then again, there's no peace for the Peacemaker. Alright, enjoy your bloopers now. There's a few. Nothing great, nothing funny, just me screwing up as usual. Hey, welcome back to On the Peg. What's with my frickin' hair? I have no idea. Let's take that over again. Hey, welcome back to On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the eyebrow-raising, the bearded toyholic, the guy who's really under the weather. I am the Mad Montreal Man, and this is Season 4, Episode 55. I know. You have to forgive me a bit today. I'm a little under the weather. I've been sick for a couple days, burning up, fever, sore throat, yada, yada, yada. So if I cough like that during the show, well, it just shows I'm not dead yet. 2 figures for you today. We're doing can't even speak. Well, before I talk about the comparison, I gotta sneeze. Ugh.